I said, yeah, my nigga. Boom. Back to what I was saying. Under what circumstances do you sacrifice your motherfucking child? Maybe we think Giant Cole got something to do with the sacrifice. Not for real, cause they blocking my Giant Coleman video. I just wanna know how the nigga hanging outside the window, my nigga. Why y'all blocking these Giant Coleman videos? No good. I'm your fault. My nines don't see no better than mine. On no teeth. And a little cross. And 1, 2, 3. Give me the belly. For that. Come up and put him in a box. Rock. The Bingo Willows. Banging. Banging. You want to choose? Blood of what? The G on your neck. Huh? Well, before we get this sacrifice shit wrong, you know, I like to go to the point of arguing and shit. I know for me, the first time I heard something about a sacrifice came straight up out that book. I ain't seen no sacrificial shit in the melanated side of the earth. Now I seen some shit about, you know, some rituals like what you do with a corpse and shit. You know what I'm saying? Smoke ashes and all. I heard that kind of shit. But sacrificing, killing your own child, drinking their blood and eating them and shit. Man, where that shit come from? You know, and what circumstances do you sacrifice your own motherfucking child? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Now I'm trying to figure out why the fuck these motherfuckers don't want me talking about this nigga James Cole. Ain't that a bitch? The James Coleman video, they blocked and shit. The fuck? I know that real. But I got some screenshots and shit, but I just brainstorm on shit with y'all shit, man. About these young folk, man. Real talk. I know that real. Real talk. This sacrifice shit. When the fuck do you holler about sacrificing your own child? If you didn't get to the point where you okay with sacrifices, my nigga, your soul ain't no motherfucking good, man. Not in my book. I guess you'll be considered a bitch nigga. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Real talk. Then I got a problem with The black power niggas, I got a problem with them niggas. I got a problem with motherfuckers thinking that niggas supposed to own the whole motherfucking earth. And you trying to tell me these motherfuckers come from me. You gotta watch what you be saying sometimes. You trying to say that we was the first one to populate the motherfucking whole earth and all that bullshit. That mean these motherfuckers got to be descendants of you. These old ain't my descendants, man. Whatever you believe in, the sun, the moon, the God, the Buddha, whatever you believe, nigga. If you want to try to make yourself be the first and supreme in such a way, wasn't nobody here but you. Everything had to come from you. Man, that sacrifice shit ain't came from no nigga like me, man. And I ain't came from no motherfucking monk, got none of that shit. So everything on this earth got its rightful place to be here. The problem is the disrespect and the bullshit of want to conquer and take other folks' shit. The disrespect. That's the problem. Motherfuckers need everybody be hollering about aboriginal and indigenous. Okay, we got an indigenous area that belong to us. We don't own the whole fucking earth, nigga. We were everywhere. So that means you was in the caves over there, bitch, with them. I went over there. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. So where these motherfuckers come from? You invented them? You believe in the science? The mad scientists created these motherfuckers? So that means you created them. They ain't come out your nutsack. You set up and created these motherfuckers. Man, come on, get the fuck out of here, bro. Y'all niggas be saying shit and don't be analyzing what the fuck you be saying, nigga. We wasn't all over the motherfucking earth. We was in our rightful indigenous areas, nigga. And I'm showing you why indigenous areas was, bro. In the west and the south. But y'all ain't gonna get it. This was real flat earth niggas supposed to be out here pushing. Laying this motherfucker down and putting everybody in their rightful area so we can goddamn figure out and put the pieces of the puzzle together, nigga, points of origin and shit like that. And niggas don't be on shit. See, I know scientifically, biologically, and genetically, nigga, the melanated gene is the dominant gene. If you made the sun, he made the moon. You made it black, you made it right. You step left, you create it right. It's balanced on this motherfucking earth. And this shit is all balanced. That's why they got this gold tilt. They got their mind and thinking it's chaotic and off balance, my nigga. Ain't no balance to this shit. No balance to this shit, bro. But check this out, though. I'm gonna go try to see. Understand me? If we was all over the earth, what happened to niggas everywhere? If you the dominant gene, how could you be exterminated or eliminated from an area of the earth, nigga? I seen how they did it with the Tasmanian. I seen how they did us. We eliminated and don't even know it, nigga. Because our identity has been stolen. That's how they got us. By motherfucking brainwashing you, you're not knowing who the fuck you is or where you're from, what the fuck going on. But once you figure that shit out, you'll be able to see what's going on. Niggas wasn't all over no fucking earth. Russian population is overwhelmingly ethnically Russian. 0.7. How much of the goddamn population black? You mean 0.1%? Along with other ethnic groups such as Tatars, Ukrainians, Bashkirs, So watch out these 0.1%. And see, these the motherfuckers who created all that bullshit. These motherfuckers in them damn Persian. The European countries, goddamn shit. Europe should be a European country. They're Europeans, aren't they? Huh? But they Eastern Slavics. They come out the mountain and on the continent with them Eastern Slavs. They on the continent with them Mongolians, nigga. But y'all get it out of the wild. Y'all get it out of the wild. Ukraine and Russia. I told you they're the same people, the Eastern Slavs. Eastern Slavics, so it's the eastern side of the world. And I'm looking and saying, that's what Australia really sits on. Yeah, let me hit this shit before I get back on my Santa Claus shit, because, you know, I'm a house nigga now. You feel me? Hard to get a number because Israel doesn't officially collect statistics by skin color. However, there are estimates for groups that are often categorized as black or of African descent. Here are some data points. Ethiopian Jews, about 168,800 people. This was in 2022. They represent 1.75% of Israel today. That's why it was so easy for them to tell these stories about God said go down there and kill every nigga that was on that land. See, some of you motherfuckers don't even understand that Canaan, Palestine, and Israel is the same landmass. It's the same place. And they wrote, leave my corner back over there. That was Sky, goddamn, she on that corner over there in Canaan. We on the Canaan side today. Hold down over there, Cherry. We on the Canaan side today, right now. So if it was some Canaanites that was collectively kin or related to the Ethiopian people, the Hamites, why you don't see no adequate temples, tombs, burials, or any of that? Why I ain't digging up none of that over there in their land to make you understand that that's your land? Because it ain't yours. Let them have that over there, across that mountain over there. Your side over here in this Arabian side where they, them motherfuckers, Persians came in and took the eastern side of the south. See, it's the south corner. And when you go far east of the southern south side of the corner, that's where you find Arabia at right now. Where all those oil fields and shit at. And he live on the outskirts of these oil fields that really belong to the Axumite Empire. So I keep telling y'all this shit, but y'all don't get it. Y'all niggas ain't ready. But I'm gonna get out today. I'm just gonna keep going till I'm going back to sleep, man. I stayed out too late, man. Got me a couple of dollars from them fuck me last night, but it's all good. Fantastic. Came at 6 o'clock in the morning. So, in a place where it was filled with Canaanites, and you being the dominant gene, and you have a dominant gene and a recessive gene. I don't give a fuck, male or female. If you have a mixed couple, white and black, the dominant gene is gonna be the melanated gene, male or female. That black woman gonna dominate that motherfucking white man. That black man gonna dominate that motherfucking white woman. I don't give a fuck. There ain't no man with the man, and the white man, but they gonna come out looking white. Nah, nigga. See, y'all niggas ain't ready. See, I'm talking about scientific facts, biological facts, genetic facts, nigga. The dominant gene, male or female, will be the motherfucking melanated organs, dog. So why ain't no reminiscences of no Canaanites being that and shit? They show you it's bullshit, and you look at it with common sense and say, oh, they putting this shit together. Sacrifice your child. That shit come straight from a goddamn that story about Abraham willing to go up there and sacrifice his child for this so-called God that y'all niggas represent today. I'm glad today's Sunday. Need to drop this. Let's go to China. In the United States of America, old China, goddamn hundreds of billions of dollars. Hundreds of billions, nigga. 0.1%. But them bitches got all cocaine though. I don't know that's real. What is it? I just did a lot of this shit. I just did a whole lot of this shit. 4.5%. What is that? In the UK? Man, they started letting them goddamn black motherfuckers represent them in the Olympics, and niggas just went so crazy. Yeah, I told you, yeah, man, why ain't no blacks in that council? You said they just throw that bitch up out of there. They was doing a Kanika case. That girl come from Illinois. Open that castle and stripped herself of all her melanin, trying to fit in, trying to be white, had children with this nigga. They throw him and her about that bitch because they now want them goddamn dominant genes. Because you can bleach your skin all you want to, your genes are still the same. And you still, that melanated ain't finna be on that throne. And one thing that people in the North, the UK is the North. Yeah. Englishmen, England, and Canadian, all that, that's the North. And it don't sit on top of your head. See, one thing them people understand is in order for them to not become extinct, they can't fuck with you the long way. But they'll bury themselves right up under a black man phallus. Why Farrakhan ain't talk about that phallus when they had that goddamn Million Man March? Why they ain't explaining the power of a black penis, nigga? The power of a black person, period. But these people understand that that's why their science is against the sun. Because they get them melanoma and all that shit. They in Africa and birthing Jesus and shit all over here in black lands and shit. But y'all in 2025 still going for this shit and still perpetuating this shit up on your motherfucking generations and wonder why you gonna stay cursed. The curse is mental. The shackles been raised off your feet. Cause they got your mind so messed up and wonder falling behind a beast that you ain't see what's going on. But you so religious. Religion ain't nothing but superstition. Superstition and religion intercedes each other. It's the same thing. You so superstitious and so imaginated out to the truth can be right in your face and you ain't gonna accept it because you on some bullshit. Fuck that goddamn screenshot come from. I gotta go back and get that bitch. Pull your head back up though. Pull your head back up though. See how much I gotta go on now. What was that? My screenshot back up though. I gotta pull my screenshot back up there. I wanna go through all these, y'all. Cut them up and put them in a box. Where was it? Where I'm at? Go back. Where I was at? I was in the UK. Go back. So that's the UK. I'm trying to see where the fuck you think niggas was all everywhere, all over the earth and on the whole earth. Nigga, you out of line trying to tell motherfuckers that we was everywhere, we own the earth, nigga. Nah, nigga, that ain't how it go, nigga. Fuck who get mad? Fuck you niggas. 10 to 15% of Egypt population identifies as black. In Egypt? In black ass Egypt, you only got 10 to 15% of the population. So that letting you know. Now you know something ain't right. Because that's a part of the South. Where the South at? Africa is the South. The Americas is the West. Canada and above all that shit is the North. And the motherfucking Mongolians reside in the East. Y'all gonna get it one day. Now you mean to tell me Egypt? Black ass Egypt. That's what I'm trying to tell you. By the time that white man got that, them Persians had already took this shit, man. That's why they was fighting with Darius, King Darius, and all them motherfuckers. How you think goddamn Haile Selassie and Gaddafi and all these motherfuckers controlling this motherfucker? How you think these Arabs got it? It's called that's a United Arab Republic. That's a UAR, man. They been took that shit. Run that J in there on your ass. And took that, nigga. That shit took. The white man ain't make it up in that bitch for real. They built their library on the outskirts. The library at Alexandria is not even in. It was on the outskirts, close to Europe. You're back out that way. Northern Africa, that's why it's so much of a problem with Northern Africa. But that's the motherfucking Middle East is the northern part of the South. This is what you call usurp. This the mixture right here. This is where they gonna corrupt these stories and shit from. And fuck you around. Egypt population is prominently Arab, Arab, with a significant number of people identifying as Egyptians. That's why when I came up, I thought Egyptians were motherfucking Arab and then they had Nefertiti's and shit, and then they made them look like they were white and everything. But it's a black land, and that can be proven today. But y'all still wrapped up in trying to make these people's stories be the truth. Ain't no fucking Canaanites over there. Ain't no kids and no Egyptians. And the Egyptians are the babies of Ethiopians. Ethiopians up in the high mountains of Africa. That's on y'all. It's on y'all. Before this is, oh, Canada. Canada there. Huh? Black population is roughly 1.2 million out of 38 million. See, this the better of the beast shit right here. This how they usurp. This how they usurp the northern part. That's why I gotta make my book the brick clip and show you how they clip all the north and northwestern sides of the continents. When they playing with this ball shit and spinning it and tilting and shit. This how you got usurped. This is what they say tell you in the bed of the beast right here. But we go all over there though. We everywhere. Why we ain't fucked them black yet then? That's the question I want to ask. We should have been fucked Canada in the motherfucking UK black by now. A melanated dick. But you studied it coming up. They talking about genocide on the parade. Oh shit. Yeah, we was all originals when I got out of prison. I said I'm gonna get on this shit when I get home. Cause somebody right. And I come right on home to find that they bent that motherfucker with that ball shit and made that motherfucker be closer to Africa than it really is. And that shit really is in the eastern side of the world, but it's bent down in a so-called fake-ass southern hemisphere. Yeah, that's what's going on. Because there ain't no ball. So when you flatten it back out, that bitch got to go back to where it comes from in the eastern side of the world. Look, approximately 3% of Australian population identified as Aboriginal on a Torres Strait. What? The Torres Strait? Torres Strait Islanders. The Torres Strait. We gotta go see about that bitch. I love them straits of water. I love them flat ass straits of water. I love on that. I gotta get on that right now. I gotta get on that right now. I'm gonna put it in my memoir there. Put that in my memoir. But you're only 3% of the population of Australia, but you're saying that you was there, been there, and Aboriginal to this motherfucker. So what happened? What happened to you? Y'all being sacrificed? Ate the fuck up? I don't know why I can see a motherfucker getting rid of a motherfucking melanated man off a place that he already resides and originate. Why they can't get rid of you in Africa and in South America? Why they can't get rid of you? Because you indigenous to this motherfucker and you gonna always be here, nigga. But all these other places, you just got, the only way they could have got rid of you out of these places, they had to eat your motherfucking ass up. So you the blood sacrifice on. You the blood sacrifice on. Only goddamn way they can get rid of your motherfucker because they fruitopian and loving niggas and supposed to be cool with you and all this shit. You supposed to be fucking these areas black. My son love to knock them off, baby. My son the one that knock them off. They gonna fuck the world black, nigga. We gonna fuck the world back black. If it was all black, when we gonna fuck it back black, nigga? If we was everywhere, when we gonna fuck this bitch back black? How long it gonna take? With all this fruitopia and everybody get along, all these motherfuckers, and shit, nigga, fuck all that, nigga. When we gonna fuck this bitch back black? The whole world ought to be melanated by that, nigga. What's up? This scientific shit, what I'm talking about. What's up? Look at this motherfucking straight. See what the fuck going on just peep in on this straight. Oh, China. So the straight is in between. Ooh, boy, I got, ooh. We gonna fuck with that. We gonna fuck with that. I'm gonna bust some shit up right there. Boy, I'm gonna bust some shit up right there. Huh? I'm gonna bust some shit up right there. Right there. It's Australia, ain't it? Nah, go back. Go for Australia. I'm gonna make sure I'm in that order. Go back right there. What it is? I want to stay in order with this shit. I want to go just like I did this shit. Nah, I want to go just like I did this shit. Well, Australia, where I was at, what that is? That is. That's Australia. Okay, now we're back in. Okay, boom. Okay, boom. So that's Australia. Let's go. Boom. What is it? More mind went after that. Then I just did Asia. The whole country is Asia. Wow, these niggas talking about they Asiatics. Refer to these niggas to these videos in China. Y'all get ready. Just tell them go on in and just check this shit out. 1%. But your niggas Asiatic and charismatic and all that Semitic shit. What? The percentage of black individuals in Asia is very small, generally estimated to be less than 1% of the total population. But you niggas was there. I'm talking to all you niggas. But you niggas stop saying that shit, nigga. You was here, right here where you at. Less than 1%? And all that shit know more about you than your goddamn great grandma do. South African countries like India, South Asian countries like India, Pakistan have small communities of people of African descent, often referred to as cities or Afro-Indians. Southeastern Asia, some regions. See, I'm just showing you. Feel a bit. Where you niggas at? Why you the dominant gene? But you niggas hollering about you Asiatic charismatic. Now, Sham is a black man from Africa. KRS, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Shut the fuck up. Sham is the Semitic, nigga. Y'all niggas crazy. Y'all niggas crazy. What that motherfucker went to? Bring your ass back up here. Who won that war? That's Asia? Yeah, it's Asia. Go on back down that bitch. You back in on we supposed to be. Go right there. What that is? Now this Mesoamerica. So America gonna tell on their ass. Even the Mesoamerica, Mexico. Afro-Mexican. Even in Mexico, Mesoamerica, what the fuck happened right there? And we know niggas was in. So nigga, that's part of the West Indies. Nigga, them old Mexicans. They done just took all that shit. Them same Indians from the other side, we just got to talk about how the fuck they get up in that bitch like that in Mexico. 2%? These must be our brown brothers, huh? You gotta give one dig deep in there right there. Cause I like to put people in their indigenous areas, my nigga. By nature. You know what I'm talking about? What this is? Facts about U.S. black population research. The United States, they won't even give it to you right later. 5.6 million people according to, now you get a huge black population right here. But we're being stepped on and stumped and mixed with all kind of motherfuckers. These ain't ancient results. These just today to show how the population go today for blacks. I get right on. Antarctica. Why Antarctica and the so-called South Pole and North Pole? These poles on the outskirts of this flat land. They ice over there on their end, and they ice and the ice over the end. That's why you draw that line with from one end to another, plus the equator, ultimately from the top to the bottom of this goddamn so-called axis is supposed to be going from one side to the other. That's the axis. Those are poles. Those are the poles. That Masonic tip with that axis. Know that. Know that. The population consists of scientists and support staff who work at various research stations. But ain't no niggas in that bit though. And that's on our side of the earth. Antarctica sit right behind South America. That's where Antarctica is located at. That motherfucker ought to be full of niggas. But that's where they stand out in the ice and congregate and surround you and do all kind of little fuck shit to you. Why did? I'm gonna go to the North Pole too. I'm gonna show you the same shit. What this is? The North Pole. Now that's Alaska. 3.5% of Alaska's population. Hey, you know, I gotta hit Alaska. Gotta keep Alaska in the loop. Gotta keep them. Now that's the North Pole is. Now why is the area is primarily visited by scientists and researchers who same thing at these so-called poles. And then they fuck around and have to goddamn put the pole in the center of this bitch because they say the goddamn compass is pointing toward the center of the magnetism of the center of the earth. That was supposed to cause this compass to point towards north, and it is pointing towards the center. What the fuck? Y'all ain't caught on yet. Y'all ain't gonna get it. Y'all ain't gonna get it. Like I said, them poles is located from one end of the earth to the other. From the eastern side to the western side of the earth, which will be goddamn east over there, with them goddamn Mongolians down to the goddamn left bottom, which would be South America once you lay it flat and look at it like it's supposed to be looked at. You know what I'm trying to tell you? What I did. 25% of South America. Mixing and mingling over all these years with niggas there. They trying to tell you that some motherfuckers migrated in Hungary. Hungary supposed to be originally some European shit. And they migrated over to South America from Europe. Okay. You know that's real. What is it? Spain? The Spaniards, they love the Spaniards. They show the Spaniards. That's another European country. Got you niggas messed up. The Mexicans speak Spanish. When the motherfuckers Spain speak, they speak Spanish. Okay, it's Spain, European country, Spain, no? These are Italians and motherfucking goddamn Roman Italians, the mafia niggas, huh? Who claim they got black blood in them and all that bitch shit. Why we ain't fucked them black yet? When is the world gonna be fucked back black? That's my question now. When the world gonna be fucked back black? If everything was black everywhere, when the fuck we gonna fuck it back black? And we the dominant gene? I'm just asking, man. It's Spain. 1 to 2% of total population is black in Spain. Your Italian mafia brothers who y'all niggas be wanna holler about got black blood and they got a black blood and the black blood and the man, shut the fuck up. It's a European, nigga. The European country. That's where they were spying from. Spain, they spying. Spying, yeah. No, that real. 4 to 5. What is it? Where we at now? France? Another European country. Going straight on to America and start claiming shit. And now you niggas, wee. We gonna fuck them. Out of 66 million? Out of 67 million people? You mean to tell me they fucking, the white man fucking us white? With a recessive gene? They come in and just go to putting their dick on our women and we just turn white and they genes recessive. Y'all make this shit scientifically make sense. I want y'all niggas to do. I want y'all niggas German. European country, huh? And we was in the Nazis, and we were black Nazis, and 3%, nigga. But y'all said, cause niggas thinking motherfucker crazy. Yeah, y'all nigga crazy as fuck too. I just be sitting back listening to you niggas, man. We had black Nazis and black Germans and Germans and Zach's from Germany and yeah, all that, but they ain't number 3% of that bitch. Why the hell when Zach gonna fuck on the whole black? When the melanated gene gonna goddamn dominate like it's supposed to? Yeah, it's a jump side and place for real. Y'all niggas tripping. I'm showing some real shit. Let's go. Oh, Masonic cemeteries exist in Russia. They are not widely popular or publicized or numerous location examples. Some Masonic lodges may have their own burial sites or section within. You going with this, huh? I learned him said, I fought that nigga. See, now this is the start of it. This is what I told y'all, watch out for this right here. So you got Russia that's in the east that resides on the same continent with Asia, and those Chinese and those Mongolians, them shams, with their European Slavics, with their Eastern Slavic, which will become all that barbarian shit that become the motherfucking Khazars. So you get all your Kakistan and all that shit. Gojukistan, all that shit. But they're Khazarian Jews. And told they share the same crown. Who crowned them? Who crowned this other thingies over here? The Ashkenazi Jews are predominantly German Jews. Sweden and Russia. That's the borderline. They're in the eastern side of the world and they share a continent with Mongolians. That's how I go. Well, here goes some loyalty. When the United States gonna goddamn go to war with Russia? When the United States gonna war with anything? Man, these niggas ain't talking about that. All this shit here be fake ass bullshit. That is symbol right there. Look for them symbols on flags. Look for this symbol right here. They got it where it turned into a motherfucking eagle. But ain't no eagle. That's a double-headed phoenix, and it's Masonic. You understand? And it's everywhere. Because these are secret orders that Teresa Martin is up under. Ain't no goddamn niggas were calling themselves no fucking Masons, but they took the crowd. Let me show you what they did when they got a German with it. Let me show you something. See this German right here. Look, you see why that German ass Trump run this whole? The G for Germany, my nigga. Washington as a Freemason. Huh? He supposed to eat this the father of Masonry right here, nigga. Got them tools in the hand like he laid some bricks and then make some concrete and shit. But can't find no temples, no adequate temples to prove that they know anything about the true craft of goddamn, I just said pyramid building, I put it like that. Ancient structures and shit. Yo, we the true masters of the craft, but we wasn't calling ourselves no motherfucking Masons. And that's why all you niggas have to go up on a Prince Hall when it comes to masonry. Where you get the sacrifice from. If you're a black Mason nigga, you Prince Hall nigga. And Prince Hall represents what? The African Lodge. But the G is for what? Zach said for Germany. Zach, yeah, we couldn't nigga jinking nigga on we dog. We just trying to figure it out. Yo, on the top, dumb, brr, duh, nigga. And it could nigga jink. Why I can't talk about John Cole? He must be one of these motherfuckers. He must be the lead of the sacrifice. Cause they made sure he kept his hand up by her throat every time she was talking. Y'all don't get this video from me saying that nigga name too? I ain't got no music. That's my music. And I'm gonna see y'all gonna fuck with this shit by James Coleman name being this bitch. Cause y'all hitting that James Coleman shit. Or that fuck nigga, cause he the one hung him out the wonder. See, cause I know what fuck nigga hung him outside that goddamn wonder. And so that must be your content that you striking. Bitch, you must be listening, fuck nigga. Cause I know where that motherfucking shit came from. Hanging outside the one that Jane Coleman right there, and he outside the one. So money home, you can't even pay attention in a real way and have common sense about what you was doing, nigga. James Coleman, Jedediah Brown, here's a Coleman, to a Brown. Yeah, keep fucking them up. Pie y'all, keep fucking them up, Trey Gang. However you choose to fuck them up. Fuck the nigga talking about, I'm showing what's in Germany though. You got this same bitch nigga right here in Washington, D.C., in that mirror, in that ceiling, sitting up in that motherfucker with the gods. Like he a motherfucking god. He painted in the mirror of Washington, D.C., up in that motherfucking ceiling, up in the skies and the heavens that they got painted. And he's sitting up there with the motherfucking gods. He a god. This y'all god right here, nigga. Y'all don't even understand. This who done wrote them goddamn books that you praising and shit. And put a white Jesus in front of the sun and shit. The source is the sun. The Heavenly Father is the melanated disc that brings light to the earth. That's too deep for you niggas to even think. Y'all niggas crazy, bro. This Germany right here, why you think Trump won shit? Why you think the United States being ran by this was in Germany right here? Washington. Why them damn selling down there for? Why them selling down there for? Ain't Trump, I told y'all Trump the jackpot. What the fuck all these selling down for? Commander of the American Army. President of the United States, 17. Well, I'm 7 for though. Told Trump the jackpot for the motherfuckers. This shit goddamn strategically written in. That nigga's a 9/11 dictator. He's an Ashkenazi Jew, and he's a motherfucking German nigga. Okay. You don't know how to type. I'm just showing you niggas. What is it? Is the best they can do? What is it? What I got right there, I think that's what that is. What temple that supposed to be? That's supposed to be a temple that's in Germany or that's a Hindu temple. But it's supposed to be an ancient structure. What's ancient about this shit? Why this? I'm trying to figure out. Germany is home to so many old structures. Why the European ain't got no ancient structure? See, that's they side over there. But y'all say y'all was there. What they ancient structures at? Why we gonna go find them? They go find that shit. The Neanderthal Museum. Neanderthal. The caveman. The nigga that want to try to tell black people that we came from monkeys. The niggas that looking for Sasquatch. The people who have a Sasquatchian language. They had the whole world looking for Uncle Baba, Papa, Bigfoot. Near the site where the skull was discovered, this area has evidence of human habitation back over 40,000 years. That baby fool. Neanderthal Museum. So these folks are Neanderthal. These folks Neanderthal, huh? Okay, let's go. Let's look at the temples. Let's look at the ancient structures. Look at those ancient structures. I'm asking for ancient structures. Look, what the fuck? Y'all ever been through Egypt? I sent out to go get no Egyptian pyramids and temples and go down to South America and show you Olmecs and all the motherfucking structures that was being built by the people who was really navigators of the waters and perfected their craft of goddamn stone carving and building. I try to go get you to know about them by now, but I'm trying to find they shit. Where that shit at? These that ancient structures? What that say? The giant inn. What that is? What it is? I'm asking for ancient historical German building in Marianne. What this is? These probably ancient structures, bro. What I'm saying, I'm trying to find an adequate tombs in Canaan that is sufficient enough to say to be claimed as indigenous land to melanated people. That's what I'm trying to find. All I'm trying to find. What this is? Where we at? China? These are ancient structures. I'm asking for ancient structures, bro. Where they at? Where they at? Where is the ancient structures? You see me say right at the top? It said top 12 classic ancient buildings. Well, ancient. Well, look where is that? It's stuck up in the mountains. What is this? I always wanted. Huh? Man, hold up. We gotta be tripping right now. Man, sit back up on. Man, sit back up on. And let's go here. Huh? I wanna know where these people, I wanna know where these Mongolians and these Persians and these Eastern Slavics and these people out of the North, I wanna know where they ancient shit at. Cause we sit in this west and the south corners of the earth. Lay this hole down. And you gonna see him. Where you at now? And it's blurry as fuck, what that is. See, can I make that out? The oldest structure in oldest structure in ancient Russia. I'm looking for the oldest structure in ancient Russia. Go to the next one. I can't see that. Is this it? Monuments of ancient Russia. This ancient? They love to go show that build that shit, yo. That shit right there, that shit right there, Russian photo historical. They love to show that shit. They main shit right there. These are ancient structures? Come on, man. Is that what they got? Okay. What else they got? What else I'm looking for right now? The oldest ancient structures in Canada. Yeah, the niggas that supposed to sit right above our head. These so-called Brits, Canada, UK, these niggas. Let's see what the oldest structures. The oldest ancient structures in Canada include sufficient archaeological sites that reflect the earlier habitation of the cultural practice of indigenous people. Rosemary National Park. Oh, Newfoundland and Labrador. Oh, that just so happened to be up there in the mountains around this so-called North Pole, huh? Somebody better get a magnifying glass and say, ain't that when they say they going toward the North Pole and shit in that Newfoundland and all that old shit, huh? So y'all niggas don't like real shit. This church, we in church, huh? Let's go. Newfoundland and goddamn Labrador, ain't them the motherfucking places where they be talking about that supposed to be close to that pole that they created for you, talking about the North Pole, so these Canadians in on this shit. So that is edited that goddamn on fence and around that little fake ass motherfucking magnetic rock and shit. So that's plutonium and shit down there in the center of that motherfucker. They got that motherfucking compass pointing down and toward that way. How they made that compass point that way and created a north that way and made a ball of the water and won't let that board down, let you see who these folks is, because Canada ain't on top of my head. I lived in Buffalo. I done seen the waterfall. I know what the nigga side is and then white. They ain't let me on the crowd side. Excuse my language, my bad. I apologize. Go on, keep this shit 100 right here. Newfoundland. World Heritage. So, they said something about buffalo. I told y'all the head smashed and buffalo jump. Alberta, this site. I done seen it, y'all. 1000 AD. That's ancient. Okay. I done seen it, y'all. Let's see what they got. Let's see what they got. These the ancient structures. These are the ancient structures. This the ancient shit. Ain't this a bitch? And y'all niggas still letting these folk play with your motherfucking soul into my for some religious shit. Where that motherfucker I was at. Why right there? Go right there. Y'all right there. Boom. Put that shit up there. Now we gonna go to Canaan. Over there, my good London Sky, holding that corner down over there. So we ought to be able to find, see, they gonna go out about the walls of Jericho. That circle shit mean approximately around. That circle shit, I learned that when I was locked up in prison. I'm studying this shit, y'all, my plan. Y'all know I get out. They call this shit the Bronze Age. So when you gonna dig up some Canaanites over there? They even say goddamn around 8,000 BC. Then I'm gonna go straight to Jericho. Fuck all that. I already know what I did. Let's go. What this shit say? Canaan. Semitic. And first thing they want to tell you to get to Canaan is turn you into a Semitic speaking region and civilization in the ancient Near East during the late 2nd millennium BC. Ain't this a bitch, y'all? I told you they killed you with the language too. You niggas think you're Semitic. Y'all niggas, I'm not anti-Semitic. I am. Jane Cole, anti-Semitic. I don't strike it. Y'all do them keep on proving my people what the fuck was real. So these the ancient structures. There's some people that supposed to be kin to the Ethiopians who cut 11 motherfucking churches of Larabella straight out of the fucking mountain, nigga. And the Egyptians that built pyramids, substantial temples and tombs and barriers, proper barriers and everything. Where that black fella that stands up in Washington, D.C., that George Washington want to act like and think that that's his big, long, white dick that he painted white. That's Osiris' dick. And if they worship and praise Osiris' dick so much, when is the world gonna be fucked back black? If we was everywhere, nigga. If we was everywhere, nigga, when we gonna fuck this bitch back black, motherfuckers? Y'all know I wanna know. Cause these the Canaanite structures you talking about. This how they cursed you. This how they cursed Ham and the black races, Ethiopians, Punt, Mizraim, which is Egypt. This how they cursed them. Egypt ain't even black no more. I'm trying to tell you they had been taken. This how they cursed you. And they God of war said, go down there, they try to put Egypt right down look there. They cartoon, see. They God of war said, go through there and kill every last one of them niggas on the land. One of them niggas that'll be killed because we went over there. But this they story. See, you gotta learn how to decipher through this bullshit. This all they can come up with for a Canaanite? He probably kin to me. He probably come from the melanated side of the earth to go over in that land that they still fight right now. Palestinians and Israelis fight right now between some Muslim, some Islam and some Jew shit. The fight still going on right here in 2025 between these people, the same motherfucking phenotype, these the same people. Iranians fighting over this so-called holy land and put you there and say they God of war said go down through that bitch and kill every man, woman, and child, cut the children out the belly, leave nothing breathing. If you was there, they didn't do it like that. They just ate you up. See, we like salt and pepper and and seasoning and salt and, you know, accent. We like that kind of shit. But see, what they like that melanin. They like the way it tastes. Yeah, I don't think I just be talking, man. Just told them the ancient Canaan. I ain't gonna get no South American, no South and West temples. Cause y'all done seen them. Cause your niggas been studying who you is, so now it's time to expand your mind some more, nigga. You know what you built, you know what your people got. I'm showing you, I'm trying to find what the fuck they talking about. And why the fuck you think you was indigenous to the whole fucking earth, nigga. Look at this shit. What is it? Who is it? Who we on now? Oh, I went straight to the walls of Jericho. We started talking about Canada and what the girl told Robin, the walls of Jericho coming down. Yeah, Kanika, we on y'all Kanika shit in this bitch. I'ma stay on it. That's my folks. So I'm gonna keep on waking my foes up. The foes goddamn represent the foundation. And the foundation ain't no ball of water spinning. Its foundation is the earth and the green grass. The green earth, the green grass grow up out of the earth, nigga. And the sun shines down upon the earth, nigga. Y'all on. These are walls of Jericho. This ancient. This that ancient shit they gonna show you. The Canaanites can do no better than this. The Canaanites can do no better than this. But them your brothers. That's how they latch you on to the story. I'm just showing you. I'm trying to get some good shit for you. I'm trying to show you the best. I'm trying to show you the best representation of where they tombs at. Where the temples at? Where the pyramids? What Canaanites? What are you talking about? Abram, not Abraham. Abram, I'm gonna make you a father of many great nations. What great nations are you talking about? Because I don't see shit over there. That's why he put Ham on the back of Abram's name to make him the father of all the black nations that was striving, thriving, and surviving without interference for these people. Just like them people in Tulsa, Oklahoma was striving, thriving, and surviving without economics or care to be involved with these people. And they sent their national guards. Ain't that white Trump? The same way 8 years ago you sent them national guards through that bitch. And now you in the same script with your national guards. Man, y'all better wake up to this shit, man. Just wake up. We can't be. Who struck this more Canaanite shit? Look. Where they? What they got? I'm trying to show you the best they got. This shit been reconstructed. What the fuck it is? I'm trying to show you the best. What they got? Ain't no Canaanites never been over there, man. Let them have that shit. Because by right, all that shit should belong to the Ethiopians. If the Canaanites were their descendants and we were cursed by them, but see, we was cursed to always be slaves to Shem and Japheth, Eurasians and Mongolians, to always forever be enslaved to these people. And Hagar, Ishmael's mother, is not a black Egyptian woman like should be. See? But you niggas up under this shit. Yeah, I'm that nigga that bring that shit. Them bring that shit raw. That's why they hate me. There it is. That's the shit y'all talking about. The Canaanite structures and shit. What the fuck? That's it? That's what y'all talking about? Okay. Alright. Protect that corner, Sky. On the Sky, yo. Keep that over there. Protect that corner. Mongols were widely recognized as cannibals, huh? Mongols are not widely recognized as cannibals. Why not? But what that shit say? There are accounts that suggest instances of cannibalism during extreme circumstances. Under what circumstance do you sacrifice and eat your motherfucking child, motherfuckers? Where y'all get this shit from? And why it's being perpetuated as a thing to do in modern times? Where y'all even get this shit from? Abraham? Do y'all get this shit from? Yeah, we out there. I learned from them. Somebody they not. Them motherfuckers is accountable. We already know that. We can go to bunk that shit. Hey, see how they try to hide shit? Man, shut the fuck. Neanderthals likely practice cannibalism, and evidence suggests consume their own kind under certain circumstances. Under what circumstances do you turn around and eat your motherfucking seed, nigga? Sound like some goddamn Doberman pinchers, some pit bulls and shit. You gonna eat your baby? Long the sky, y'all gonna eat y'all babies? Put that shit back up here. Where I was at? Put that shit back up here. Put that in. We'll find out where I'm at. I ain't falling. I ain't hold up. I'm doing right there. I'm over right there. I gotta get in this. I gotta get in this. Oh, yeah, we gotta be right on. I gotta get in this. Pull this up down. Pull this up down. Archaeological findings show cut marks on Neanderthal bones similar those found on animal remains, indicating butchering sites in Europe and in Spain, huh? But that ain't where I was at. I want to see a camel and shit. Okay, I want to make sure I get on it. Cannibals. So who is the sacrifice and getting ate up and melanin organ getting took and uterus is getting took? It's still the same shit. Still same shit. So what circumstances? That sounds like an excuse for them to be doing what they doing. What circumstances? If you've been thriving, surviving mode, that's your culture. That's who you are. You done perpetuated that shit upon my people. And now my young niggas think it's good to throw money and sacrifice their homeboys for a contract with these motherfuckers. I'm just keeping it 1,000, my nigga. I'm just keeping it 1,000, my nigga. I'm just keeping it 1,000. Neanderthals are known to have constructed various types of structures primarily for shelter and communal activities. Evidence suggests they utilized natural materials and adapted their living spaces to their environment. Where their environment at? So you was all over the earth. So you was up in these caves with these motherfuckers too, huh? Now watch how they try to scratch it. Now watch how they go try to scratch now where they at? Watch how they try to make how many years they try to go back right now. They try to make you think they something they not. So look at their structures. They got their structures. Now they know something. Now they can run this shit back millions of years and all this shit. So what your structures? So this is what you is till you meet a nigga, huh? Huh? And you let these people right here tell you that you evolutionized and came from a goddamn monkey. And you Semitic. And Shem is your daddy. And Noah is the daddy of all you niggas. The Northwest. That's why they let the North say all that shit. They know the North dumb as fuck. That's why they trick the North. It's act like they going to the moon. Y'all just keep on doing dumb shit and keep leading them Negroes into wonders because you the Negro. But you ain't from Ham. Ham ain't the progenitor of the Negroes. But all our phenotype is called Negroid. Man, make it make sense. I want you to use the common sense around this bitch. I want y'all to share this video when you come across this motherfucker. I'm going to rerun this though. I'm going to rerun this bitch the next goddamn 30 days. There go the ancient structure right there. There's the ancient structure. See, there go the ancient structure. See? Don't want no niggas over there with them, man. So stop saying you own the whole earth, man. Stop saying you own the whole earth, my nigga. You ain't own no whole earth, my nigga. You was in your aboriginal indigenous area, my nigga. Stop beating your chest, my nigga. And read and decipher information like it should be read and deciphered, my nigga. It's common sense. And see, by you saying you was over there with them, all that shit, now you turning yourself into what they are. See, I went to a school and I played with a little girl that told me right out of her mouth that, oh, that's nothing, that's why I just had my tail removed. I'm 55, my nigga. Blessed to be alive, my nigga. I ain't gonna never drop nothing but what I think is common sense truth. I've been educated and indoctrinated just like the rest. I can go in there and talk about the globe and make it be real and give the calculations on that bitch and everything else. I can run that Bible back and forth, nigga. I done goddamn did it all. But I'm talking about the truth. It's gonna set me free. See, my mind free of that bullshit. I know what's going on. There go Japan. They can't forget Japan because Japan owns damn near all of our goddamn treasury securities. And the Monjo and all that. Yeah, we supposed to be all in Japan with these folks and everything. Japan gene more dominant than the black gene. When are we gonna fucking back black if they love this black dick so much? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Japan black population is very small, estimated to be around 0.5%. But your niggas claiming that shit too. Niggas stop trying to claim the whole goddamn earth, nigga. And them niggas that's up under the Masonic orders and think like that right there, man, y'all niggas ain't no good. Not to us. Who is us? I don't even know. Melanation 3GD. Me. No good to me. And my seeds, nigga. No, I'm back in that motherfucker. Now, this is what I want. We gotta go do this right here today, too. And we gotta go do this right here today, too. Because I gotta drop this like this today. We gotta drop this like this today. I had some shit, hold up. I need to go to my motherfucker. I want to see something, I had some shit pulled up. Let me see something I got down going on like this. I think I switched over though. Let me see, can I go in like this and go on my history like this? I want to see something. God, before I left this bitch, I had some shit. Okay, we go here. We'll do it like this. But now I gotta go find that lady too. Somebody go back. But we gonna do it like this. We're gonna do it like this. We're gonna go to these Masonic graves and show you how they bury themselves up on what we call Osiris dick. Melanation 3GD, we call that shit Osiris dick. That's what we call it. Why they bury themselves? I took y'all to the grave. Why they bury themselves up under this structure that represents a black man phallus? They supposed to love this so much. And we supposed to been all over the earth like y'all say. Black power ass niggas. We supposed to have the whole earth everywhere. God ain't a chance for nobody to be here but us. Man, shut the fuck up. Everybody got their rightful indigenous areas. So why they burying themselves up under your shit and then claiming and putting masonry on top of your shit? You ain't no mason. You own the craft. You the creator of the craft. You the pioneer of the craft. But you ain't called it masonry. So why you in their lodges? Why they burying themselves up under this motherfucker? And I don't give a fuck, it ain't number 1% black. If you go in that bitch and everybody getting down, everybody love each other, boom, 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 eventually the world gonna be fucked back. Why you think the UK get out of there every so often and cleanse that shit and go back to community ancestors to keep that motherfucking bloodline what they call pure? Motherfucker, let's go. themselves up under this black phallus. Why they got that black phallus in Washington, D.C., painted white and represent George Washington, the father of masonry? Well, all you motherfucking Masons gotta report back and get sanctions and shit from the motherfucking, from Lodge in England. How do this white man have this much control over your mind? And the East, the one gave him the power. Go to the book, and it said the East, the motherfucking dragon. The dragon is the East, the Draco, the dragon. They ain't the original dragon. They ain't studied long enough to know about the Draco constellation. That's what we trying to tell y'all. It only comes back. It only comes and occurs every 7,000 years. So the East gave the North the power, and they in cahoots, and they babies of the Persians, huh? It said the dragon gave the beast the power. And the power that they gave him was a little bit of that orange melanin now. With that blood sign over there representing. What y'all talking about?
Hi, I'm Cindy Radzik. I'm the curator and director here at the Santa Maria Valley Historical Society. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we're here at the museum talking about history in the cemetery. So we're going to start here with a timeline because that's a good place to start before you get to the actual cemetery, so you know where you're at.
These motherfuckers ain't burying themselves. They was eating each other up. And when they did start burying their stuff, they started burying themselves and using your. And so if we respectfully respect our dead and give them respectful burials, why it took Teresa Martin so long for this baby and she still ain't paid for a headstone? You mean to tell we got a mother that will allegedly sacrifice her child and then let her go without a headstone for I don't know how long? I'm a nigga, y'all. I'm on that shit. I was gonna play some more. I'm gonna thumb through. Cause I ain't trying to y'all to shout. I just want to look. I want y'all to look at some of these goddamn graves.
Here is his wife Minerva. Minerva is very.
Fuck her. I want to see that object back there. Fuck her. I want to see that. I want to see that. I want to see why. You see that right there? Why you gonna have these all through their graveyard? Why they taking your structure? Why that ain't George Washington shit? He ain't the father of no more. He ain't the father of the craft. He the father of Mason. Illuminati. This is Illuminati's head boss in real life. I ain't playing. So when y'all get a chance, y'all motherfucker goddamn share this video. I'm gonna run this motherfucker. I'm gonna goddamn premiere this motherfucker. And I'm a James Coleman this motherfucker. I think he one of the top notch niggas. He was driving. We found out where he worked for. He worked for one of the people who delivering them organs. In the company he worked for, we went inside that bitch. They got Selena Gomez all over the wall. Everything just keep connecting like a motherfucker for unfed. And he put his thumb on these bitches off the rip because I don't play. I'm gonna go find some more of this shit right quick before I leave. I want to find some Masonic. I want to find some Masonic motherfucking. I want to find oldest Masonic cemetery. Oldest Masonic. See how you research. Yeah, and nigga hanging James Cole and all that outside of the 9th floor window with no goddamn motherfucking balcony. No fire escape, no ledge out there. The wonders ain't no shit. What the fuck? Now they wanna. Now they gonna hit my James Coleman video. I'm just trying to see how Zaria saying James Coleman is her baby's grandfather. Just trying to get in the script. Just worked her way in there, got her some of that goddamn pocket change. That's why everybody fucking with you. But your sister looks just like the goddamn nigga that's in the mirror in the bathroom. I'm just saying, yeah. Older Masonic cemetery. They do that. See, I took y'all through the cemetery down on me. So I learned this from Saturday, see. But that nigga won't let it be flat though. Oldest cemeteries series. Okay, we'll go with that one. Because what they learned about these tombs at.
Doctor, is there really such a thing as brain rust that causes me to lose my memory? How can I fix this?
What they learned about
hey, what's up everybody? Nola Deach here, coming to you from a Masonic cemetery.
No, I don't want the one that, I don't want, see, now I gotta go to Google. See, because I don't don't want to talk about the motherfucker being built in New Orleans up over the ground. I ain't trying to talk about that. Nah, that ain't what I want to do. I want to go to Google. Yeah, I want to go to Google. Cause I'm about tired anyway. I got to give me some bread, man. Got to stay at 6 o'clock this morning. But I had to come drop this on for my folks. I do this for my folks, man. Y'all don't know about the oldest. You want to take right back to that again? There are no documents the oldest cemetery in the world, as Freemason does not operate designated cemeteries, but rather individuals are buried in common cemeteries. No, you're alive. They go to images though. Let's go to images. Let's go look at some of the images. Let's go look at some of the images. Go ahead. When they learn how to build tomb, where they learn their tomb shit at? Ooh, look at that. Don't you tell me that goddamn the crap came from the Mongolians. Look at that on that wall there, boy. Screenshot. See, I'm trying to connect y'all together through these orders, boy. Is that Japan or Japanese or what kind of Mongolian cemetery?